So it's just that bait is constantly there. You got to be on guard for your brain. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of a Rottweiler? You gotta be a thotweiler. You gotta keep them thoughts. I'm that thotweiler, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to send a thought at me, I strike first. And I'll spray a couple hits of thought be gone into the air. And steer clear thoughts. I'm that thotweiler because I'm trying to stay savage. I'm trying to stay on a track that is where I'm headed. You know, because they got this deviant, these ladies running around with deviant crotch. And whether it's through pornography or, outside sources, whatever. They trying to get you to swerve this way, swerve that way. Oh, what is that? Oh, is that some, titty in the distance? What is it? They're trying to get you. You know what? Thought will just, these ladies they'll leave a bra in your yard and you don't even fucking know them. They be driving down the winter just throwing bras out in yards, just brassiering up, front side. That's the way it is, man. It's dangerous out there for men. So if you don't get up every day and stand guard, because we're not strong enough, I don't think. I'm not anyway. I don't have that thing inside of me right now that is, I'm susceptible. I'm an addict. I'll fall victim to the elements. It's like if it's raining, I'll get wet. If it's raining, I'm the kind of dude it's raining outside. Oh, I can make it to the car without getting wet. What the fuck? No, you can't. It's impossible. Only way you can make it to the car without getting wet is if you were like a 1/2 inch wide and a 1/2 inch, also wide the other way. And you were able to run through all those raindrops like Marshall Falk. You can't do that. Not in this. I think maybe if you're traveling at the speed of sound or something, your body like compresses and you could do that maybe. But that's crazy. And that's not real. It's not even, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you can't, I don't think whatever they put in our head, this is war. This is mental warfare. And you got to have that thotweiler. Because that thotweiler needs to be striking down, just biting biatches down. Oh, here come a biatch that wants something. And here come got a group of biatches at the end. You got to have that thotweiler and have him be on the attack. Because they coming for you. And they don't want you. They want your things. They want your vibe. They want your soul. But not the good parts of your soul. They want the nougat, They want to take all the nougat and run off with a nougat sack. That's why you see Thots sometimes running in the distance with a sack of nougat. But they don't want that nut, They don't want that core. They don't want that, they don't want that nucleus. So you got to be careful, man. Let's hear a little more.
And if you don't nip a new friendship or relationship is going to go, and if you don't nip it in the bud, you're leaving the door open.
Let's hear that part again, because this is a good part. Onward.
When you meet somebody, you can kind of gauge where that new friendship or relationship is going to go. And if you don't nip it in the bud, you're leaving the door open, in which case you're probably going to end up cheating if that person,
Look. That's what they say. You hang out in the barbershop, you're going to get a haircut. You're going to get a haircut. If you hang out in a barbershop, you're going to get a haircut. When you meet somebody, what's going on. When you leave the restaurant, you tell your wife you left your keys inside, you run back in and you're flirting at the hostess stand with some girl. You know what's going on. When you meet somebody, when you leave the relationship, how it is, what can happen. We know. We can't lie and then say, oh, it's chance, it's this, it's that. We know. That's the possibilities and the consequences. You know it. So you have to be on guard. I think these days, monogamy, that healthy, that, you know, unless you have an understanding, unless you're discussing this with your spouse, I don't fucking know, man. I'm not even married, bro. I'm fucking scared of it. So what do I know? Let's hear more.
Entices you to do so. So I think bottom line is it's important to make that decision. I'm not going to cheat on my partner.
You heard him. That's an adult male right there. Saying when he wakes up in the morning, he lets his thotweiler loose. And he knows that thotweiler guarding his grounds. Gang.